We regret to inform you that Milkshake Duck is a racist. In this case, Milkshake Duck is the fifth-year biology student at University of California, Merced, who just completed the excavation of a 65-million-year-old partial triceratops skull. Other UC Merced students were really proud for about 10 minutes before a university far-right watch group pointed out that the student, Harry Duran, is president of the campus Republicans. When I first read that, I honestly thought that's not really a big deal. Because, when I was a teenager, I thought I was a Republican too. But then I remembered that it's 2019 and actual far-right bigots have completely supplanted the former young Republicans who, in my day, were just rich kids who didn't know any better and thought that you can be a Republican just for the predicted economic benefits to yourself while ignoring what those policies do to marginalized people. Today, it's more like rich kids who have actually been radicalized to want bad things to happen to minorities because they're minorities. Case in point, here are a few of the things that Harry has overseen as president of the UC Merced College Republicans. He invited noted alt-right provocateur polemicist Ben Shapiro to the campus and then sued the college when they attempted to charge a fee to cover the increased cost of security. He tabled an anti-abortion protest with signs reading, "Abort the thought, not the tots." Thought, of course, referring to women. Kill women, not babies. Great. During Pride Week, they made signs saying, "End gay marriage," "Two genders," "Build the wall," typical shit. At another event, they made signs reading, "Slippery slope," "Homosexuality," "Pedophilia," "Bestiality." Wow. He wanted to, quote, "start a dialogue on campus by setting up a table with signs reading, "I love undocumented firearms," "End gun-free zones," and "Ice Ice Baby," with the number for immigration and customs enforcement on the back. So yeah, college Republicans have really come a long way from my day when they used to wear a lot of Argyle, sip whiskey, and held stupid opinions about, like, the Federal Reserve or whatever. Now it's all guns and hate. And the guy running this campus group is on CNN right now being celebrated for finding a dinosaur skull with no mention of his major side gig as an alt-right jerkass. All of this just became particularly relevant because yesterday, about a 90-minute drive from that campus, a man with apparently similar views on immigrants and guns, Santino William Legan, opened fire at the Gilroy Garlic Festival, where he killed 3 people, including a 6-year-old child, and injured dozens more. Just prior to that massacre, he posted on social media, "Read Might is Right" by Ragnar Redbeard, which is a white supremacist anarchist handbook that declares that white men should rule over everyone else with brute violence. Is Harry Duran responsible for the massacre perpetuated by this other guy? No, of course not. They're just 2 obvious results of a greater movement that prioritizes us versus them thinking, the elevation of white men over every other group, the dehumanization of people you don't like by comparing them to monsters, the joking advocacy of murdering your opponents, and the advocacy of open access to undocumented guns. Maybe universities should pay attention to what their student groups are doing on campus, and maybe they should ensure that the ones who are actively promoting violent alt-right fantasies aren't the ones who are getting opportunities to excavate fossils and then get overwhelmingly positive coverage in the mainstream media. Just a thought.